women that I see the happiest, especially with men, are the ones that hate them.
Black men don't think about settling down until they have 38 baby mamas.
Women don't want a man that she like a lot. She want a man who like her a lot, right, so she can do this, that, and the third. And that's fine, because that's the game I run.
Nobody told you to keep experimenting with the same type of dudes racking up your body count and want to point at everybody else like they the bad guy because you didn't understand that maybe you should switch your preferences up, because clearly that's not working.
Women hate men, especially black men, bro. Hey, listen, this is the Rare Reaction with VVS Nook. Hey, I got a jam-packed TikTok collage for y'all, bro. They all conversing on how women hate men, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't know we was hated like that, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, man, share the video, comment on the video, get me in the algorithm. I'm small here, but we gonna ball here. You know what I mean? I don't want to hold y'all no more though. Let's get right into this, man.
The happiest women I know hate men. I know that sounds backwards, but I recognize that having a love and loyalty for men, being male-centered, is literally the route to devastation.
Crazy work. Already jumping out the gate going crazy. Listen, man, y'all let me know in the comments, is it no women that's like happily married or love their man or don't feel like they're heading for destruction? Is there still people in relationships that's happy? Y'all let me know. Because the way she talking, that's not the move.
The women that I see the happiest, especially with men, are the ones that hate them. I met a guy and I thought he was so cute. He was at this conference. We ended up going out and he was being so flirtatious. I was like, ooh, He gave me money to throw at the strip clubs. It was like...
Hey, listen, player. Hey, take my hat off to you, player. When you're in a strip club, you got your females with you, man, give them the money to throw. You know what I'm saying? You should not be throwing money. You got the young ladies with you. Let them have fun. Act like you've been here before. Nice move, nice move.
Honestly, a dream come true, right? It was real romantic. And he was even trying to like, oh, we could leave right now. DDD. And I was like, not too much, right? Why is it at the end of the night, he ends up saying... You know, I was like, oh yeah, it was really cool meeting you. And he was like, yeah, you too. But to be fair, you'll probably never see me again. I'm in a relationship. And to be...
Bro, he wanted to have a good time. He told you the truth. He didn't even owe you that. He didn't even have to tell you nothing because he don't know you. But he told you the truth. You got to throw money in a strip club. You had your dream come true. Now you complaining because he kept 100?
Be clear, he was being incredibly flirtatious, incredibly suggestive, and even asked me if I was going to bed, and as if to insinuate that like, well, there's something else that you could be doing. And I shut that down. And that's when he revealed he's in a relationship.
You assume that's what he meant. He might have just simply wanted to know if you was going to bed, bro. No cap.
Imagine if I was with the shits. So self-serving. They're so selfish. They're so self-centered. And it's like, imagine being selfless for someone self-centered. Imagine like being open-minded, having an open heart, and all they want to do is just open your legs. And if
imagine putting everybody in a box. Imagine putting all men in a box. Imagine if all men put all women in a box, bro. Imagine that. You judging all men because this dude right here told you had an old lady.
If you're not going to do that, they're like, all right, so anyways, bye. Whoa. My friends that are the happiest with men say, I just now started to see them as human. They had to earn humanity.
Hey, you know how crazy that sounds? You know, back in the day, man, in slavery, they considered us 3/5 of a human. Men and women, they considered all black men and women 3/5 of a human. And now, a black man got to prove to a black woman that he a human? Ooh, think about that.
That's it.
I'm not comfortable. In fact, I've like tried really hard to be attracted to men who like treat me well. It's boring. It's not only boring, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
That's crazy. That's insane.
only date white men. I don't like black men because of some reason. The white men are straightforward with love. If he doesn't like you, he will tell you he doesn't like you. If he's just using you, at least from day one, you will know he was using you. And
White men just letting you know they don't really fuck with you. And y'all respect because they keeping it real. But let a black man tell you the same things, and he's still gonna be the worst man on earth. Y'all gotta make this make sense to me.
you go for it knowing that you're going for what you know. But a black man, he will want to use you, but he won't tell you directly. He'll first use you, then later he will tell you by actions. He won't even say it. He won't reply your messages. He'll just ghost you.
And how many times have you been ghosted by a black man?
Since I've grown up from here, Uganda, obviously from high school, I'm Ugandan. If I say I don't date black men, it doesn't mean that I don't like, I'm a racist. It simply means I'm not interested.
You still didn't answer the question. And that sounds racist, bro. You say you don't date nothing but white men, gang. You from Uganda. I want, boy.
Yes. My first man was a black man. I've tested left and right and I prefer right.
You're still attracted to black men.
For satisfaction, it's not bad to go for a black man. Yes.
She said,
Man,
white
make
is
this make
racist,
sense
bro.
to me.
She's put all the black men in a box and said, you are all like this. You can't do that.
I just don't like people downplaying black people. I'll never come on a podcast where I don't like black women. I date white women.
You won't get an Indian saying, I don't like Indians. Like, you know what I'm saying? They won't come out and say it like that.
But I prefer if a woman's up front like this. That's it. That means we don't waste our time.
He killed it. I don't like it neither, bro. Don't be downplaying us. Period.
We just move on.
But
to
are
the
you
next
not just
sister. I'm happy she didn't say I want mixed race kids. That's why I'm doing it. You know, a lot of people they fetishize
over
children.
that?
I'm gonna have light skinned babies. Nice hair, that's why I want them. At least she's just saying no. I've dated black brothers and they've ghosted me.
I don't even hide my hatred for men anymore. See, back in the day, I used to know that I had this feeling inside of me, but I didn't know how to express it. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to say anything that would get me canceled or get me having people being mad at me, or because I kind of know that like hatred for anybody is not good for your soul.
If you know that, then why you hate black men, bro? If you know that, why you hating?
So I always try to cover it up and call it other things or like excusing and stuff like that. But baby, I ain't doing that no more. When I meet a guy, I tell him straight up from the jump, I do not like guys. But more specifically, I hate guys. I am a misandrist and I stand 10 toes down on it, and I say it with my chest now.
It don't make no sense. Why you hate black men, bro? Let me see if you gonna cook.
Like I said, I didn't always say it with my chest because I was a little bit too scared. But it then got to the point where it's just like, no, I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared of being canceled. I'm not scared of people being mad at me. I'm not scared of the men being in my comments. I don't care. But I do want to get one thing straight. My hatred for men is not the same type of hatred that like racists have, like the way that a white person would feel about a black person. Like if you just see a black person out just in public minding their own business and you just see a black person and you're like, ugh, like your face is turning red.
It's the same. It's the same. Hatred is racist. Racism is hatred. If you don't like black men, you're being racist towards black men because you hate them. What we talking about?
Your face is scrunching up because you just hate those black people, you know. I don't feel that way. I don't see a man like out in the wild and be like, oh, fucking, he's a man.
Out in the wild is crazy.
You know, I don't feel like that. I do feel like that when a man tries to insert himself in my life or in my space in any type of way.
Just say you don't like black men in your space or in your life. Don't say you hate them. That's a big difference.
That's when I get that, nigga, you know, that's when I get that rage feeling.
Women that make hating men their whole personality really irritate me. Because if you hate men, why do you still fuck them?
Facts, talk to
Why
them.
do you still seek validation from them? Why do you still text them? Why do you still have their babies? You get what I'm saying here? Like, it's very confusing.
It doesn't make sense, though.
Very confusing. Talk to him, sis.
There's this one girl, her name is Drew, I think. Her whole entire platform that she's created, I thought she was funny in the beginning. I'm in a happy, loving relationship, and there's no reason to like hate men. But she made her whole platform on hating men, and women follow her and look up to her. And she has a fucking husband. How can you hate it? How can you hate men, but you have a husband?
I bet he upstairs listening to you talk. I bet he damn near hate you. I bet he do. Cause what? You got a husband and you making a hate man channel? That's like mentally insane.
And I always think the girls that follow her and comment are like delusional because she has a husband. She does not hate men. She's tricking you guys. But anyways.
I understand why women hate men. Yeah. But I also want women to understand.
You understand why women hate men and you got a whole son in the background. You understand why women hate men and your son is in the background game.
Things that, ow, DJ, especially if you have sons, you can't hate men because you're literally raising them.
I'm trying to tell you.
So I feel a lot of women, including myself, I had to do this, have to take accountability for the reality that we live in and how we conduct ourselves.
Okay.
I don't hate men. I understand the psychology of men. Men are constantly living in a state of scarcity, lack. They don't understand abundance like women do. But women have been engineered in our society to think that we need a man to survive, or we need something from a man in order to operate in this world. That's thinking in a lack. Now, yes, a man's presence is beneficial if he is a good man according to societal norms.
A man's presence is beneficial, period. I don't care what y'all say. A man's presence is beneficial, period. We need each other. Make it make sense.
But it all depends on where their level of consciousness is. Some men, not all men live in lack, but majority of them do. That's just how they're wired to be, based off of society. But once women accept men for who they are and understand the psychology of how they think and how they act, not excusing their disgusting behavior, because it doesn't have to be that way.
Y'all act like y'all don't got disgusting behavior. Females act like they don't do nothing disgusting. Man.
But it is. So, I'm not really sure what I was getting at.
Crazy word.
But what I'm saying is, as women, we have to stop falling for this false sense of security that a man brings to our life. Don't get me wrong, they can be helpful, but we don't need one to provide for us in order for us to have a stable life.
A lot of them do. A lot of them do. Everybody ain't blessed. A lot of them do. It just is what it is. A lot of females need men to survive. Stop it.
Because if a man is providing stability for you, a man can quickly rip and take that stability away from you. Again, I do not hate men. I understand how they operate, and I understand how grimy and how low in consciousness they can operate due to them having a scarcity mindset.
Man, the way y'all just put everybody in a box, like y'all know exactly how men operate. All of us is vibrating from low consciousness. All of us is vibrating from low consciousness. What? I know some men that's vibrating from very, very high consciousness. Pause. Listen, stop playing with us, bro. It's out of hand, gang.
It doesn't make sense, though.
But I don't hate them. Do I like them? Some. But yeah, women, free your mind and honestly question yourself. Be very curious about how you're operating and why you operate the way you do when it comes to men. Yes, center yourself. We've also been engineered and raised to be male-centered. Movies, TV shows, Disney for sure. All that has given us a false perspective on how our relationship should be with men.
Just say this to the women watching. Pay attention. Cause y'all love taking these men for child support.
Facts.
And number one, then you want to raise it takes more than money to raise the kid.
Facts.
When he was coming around, he was helping with homework, he was picking the kids up, he was doing everything. Now you put him on child support and he got to work extra. He can't help. So now you taking away from the bonding time. That's number one. Number two, whatever that court order is in the state of New York, that man doesn't have to do nothing over the court order. No birthdays, no holidays, not Christmas, not back to school, nothing. It's an option for him. But if you talk to anybody in the court system, he does not. It has to be in the court order. That includes summer camp, everything.
Crazy work. Put him on child support, bro, and he ain't got to do nothing else if he don't want to. Whew, that's a gamble.
Because y'all love taking these men, and then it's like, oh, well now, how you not going to help with the birthday party? Because sis, I gave you child support.
I mean...
I gave you child support. Like, we be so gung-ho on child support, and you really went down because your auntie is bitter. Your mama told you to do it. You really wouldn't even think about taking homie for child support. I know somebody who, homie was on child support, they got back together, and he was like, so when you gonna take me over? She was like, I'm not.
What?
I know you fucking lie.
Ain't no way. Cause ain't no relationship. What you mean? First thing we gonna do, our first date be at the child support office. What you talking about? A picnic right out front of the child support office, man, so you can go with your ass right up in there and get me together. Stop playing, man. You played with that man.
Message. You look happier. Thanks. I stopped dating black men. Let's talk about it. And I've written down some of the comments that I saw underneath the post. No one hates us more than black men.
What?
So the white men that lynched us, raped us, ate us, put in literacy tests so that we couldn't vote, etc. They somehow hate us less than black men do.
Fact. Talk to him.
I know you don't even believe that yourself.
Talk to him. I think we done lost sight. Men and women. We lost sight of who the enemy is for real. It ain't each other.
Black men don't think about settling down until they have 38 baby mamas.
Crazy.
If I closed my eyes and didn't look at the profile picture of that person who made that comment, I would assume it was a white dude. Honestly, I feel the same way, and I'm a Latina. White guys are just better. And now y'all got fucking women of other races.
Yeah, what they even talking about? What you even talking about? This ain't even your conversation. I stopped dating black men. You should have never started, Latina. If that's how you feel.
Joining in on this shit too. Where's my white king? I'm tired of being in the trenches.
Crazy word.
I avoid dating black men because I don't want to be on welfare. What's wrong with black men? Everything. Y'all sound like skinheads. Y'all sound like neo-Nazi, Aryan, fucking KKK members.
Facts.
If you have preferences, okay, whatever. Like, if you want to date white guys, that's fine. You don't have to sound like a Ku Klux Klan member while you're doing it.
Facts.
Like, you really don't have to.
You ain't gotta sound racist, man. Y'all get to the point to where y'all sound like the oppressor. You don't like black men. Nobody do. Nobody. Take you a number, go to the back of the line. Get what? We still here and we still gonna prevail, man. What you talking about? The most resilient is a black man, gang. And the most powerful is a black man and a black woman together. But y'all ain't understanding. Y'all don't get that. Like this shit is it's unreal.
It's just so sad because a lot of this really comes down to self-hatred.
Hello?
And how a lot of black people have trauma that they really haven't unpacked. And for whatever reason, they think that the solution to this is to date white people. I'm sorry, that's really fucking
I know you fucking lie.
stupid. People can suck equally. There's black men that are great. There's black men that suck. There's white men that are great. There's white men that suck. I don't think that's rocket science. I don't think generalizing any group of people is fair.
No.
I don't care how bitter you are. I don't think it's fair to generalize all black men just because you've had multiple bad experiences. I don't think that's fair. I kind of just think of it like this. We don't like it when white people generalize us as a whole. So like, Why would we do that to each other?
Okay. Cause it's getting real. It's getting real. It sounded like oppressors. It's feeling like oppression from your own. That's what it's looking like, man. Black men and women, we oppressing each other when we say, oh, I don't date black men, I don't date black women. Man, what? I don't care who you date, but we ain't excluding no black women over here, man. That's on God.
It's just really disheartening. Like, every time I see one of those posts, I consistently click not interested, but I don't know what type of algorithm that these social media apps are trying to create where, like, they're pushing that content. But it's just so disheartening seeing, like, posts about, like, black men and black women hating each other. I don't want to see that. It sucks because this is such a long conversation. I can make this video like 30 minutes. But yeah, y'all sound weird. Like, y'all sound like white hoods. Like, and I think it's even more sad because there was people in the comments saying, like, hey, you really shouldn't say this about black men, or like, oh, well, I love black men. Y'all are calling them pick me.
That pick me, I ain't gonna never understand that. Just because it's you know, a group of black women that still love black men, they pick me. What if they already been picked? Huh? What if they already been picked, man? By a black man? Okay.
I suppose it's giving CIA agenda. Like, y'all, it's really weird. Like, can we stop talking like this, please?
For a generation of sisters these days who love sleeping around with niggas, love having sex, y'all sure do hate these guys. And when I say y'all hate them, you will literally do the opposite of what he wants you to do to make him happy in order to please yourself. Be like, nah, boo, I don't really like that outfit, but you'll go outside in it anyway. He'll be like, nah, boo, all that makeup, you know what I'm saying? You don't really need it all. You'll pound on more. He'll be like, nah, boo, you know, all that weave, you know what I'm saying? It's too much for me. I like it natural. And you'll go get a 40-inch bust down.
On his dime. That's the part you missing. Or go get a 40-inch bust on his dime after he said he don't even like it. These females gonna do what they want to do now.
But, like, how does that make sense? Like, you want to be with a man, but you don't want to be with a man. Like, you want to have sex with a man, but you don't want to marry a man. Like, you want to have this man's baby, but you don't want to let him raise his baby.
Insane.
Like, it just don't make no sense.
It doesn't make sense, though.
That don't make no sense. Having a man baby and then don't want him to have nothing to do with his baby is mentally insane. Some of this stuff is mental.
To me, and it's all about get what you want, get what you can from these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it is some dog ass dudes out here.
I mean, yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, you have to reflect on you. Like, what type of life are you living? You know, basically, you're in prostitution mode. You're just not on a strip.
Man, talk to them folk, man. These women don't understand they prostituting, man. You're prostituting, man. That's what's going on. I don't care how you want to dress it up and make it sound fly. What Future said, dress it up and make it real for me. That's about as real as it's gonna get, gang.
You feel me? Where's your integrity? Where are your values? What are your values? How can we continue to say, you know, we want to deal with men, but we just hate everything that they have to say? And when a sister like me get on here and try to defend a man, we're called pick-me's.
Crazy.
So, I mean, it's not really adding up, you know? And I just want to understand the logic a little bit better. If anybody can explain it, please, in the comments, let's chat.
Get in the comments and explain. Get in the comments and chat with her, man. And let her know how y'all feel about this subject, this situation she got going on right here.
Women don't want a man that she like a lot. She want a man who like her a lot so she can do this, that, and the third. And that's fine, because that's the game I run. You know? So if you want to run it, that's cool. This ain't going to work. So I'm looking for the one who's looking for me.
That's it.
You know, that's it. It's that simple.
And you got to respect it. Even if a woman on that type of time, she got to be smart enough to understand, like, damn, this is a different caliber of human being. I must adjust my understanding.
She already know. Like, women know. Like, when you for me, you're going to have to stand up to... most women don't want to, because that's too much work. Man, I got some stories I can't even say in here, but a woman know when it's a nigga she got to stand up to, she'll rather go to the easy mark. She'll rather, for sure. But she don't know in the long run she's really herself because a man that's gonna make you stand up to is gonna make you better.
That's a fact. Same go with women. A woman that'll make you stand up in the paint, she gonna make you better. Same thing with a woman, bro. He preaching.
It's gonna grow you. Character, pressure makes diamonds, but you gonna be with that lane who don't require nothing, don't make you stand up to nothing, and it's gonna deteriorate your character because it's weakness. But hey, do what you wanna do, man. You with a lame, you a lame to me. That's why y'all look at a woman and I judge her based off the nigga. You jump from a mother Toyota Corolla to a motherfucking Rolls Royce. Now that I seen your last nigga, oh nah, baby, you gotta get the Benz first before you can come over here. I'm not gonna be the come up. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta upgrade yourself all the way up to the.
And there's a lot of women out here looking for rich niggas to come up on. Every woman out here these days think they just deserve a rich nigga or a nigga with motion. They just think they just wake up in the morning with no credentials and just deserve a nigga with motion game. It's crazy. It's insane work.
Man. You can't do that. Yeah. But they try to do that. You know what I mean? And it's shocking that they get upset with our thoughts when we tell them the truth. Yeah. Because they haven't been told the truth for so long. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
so when they hear that truth, it just decomposes their understanding.
It's a whole paradigm.
I would never. Like, we like that, right? I would never. You could never.
Yeah, you could never.
How do you see you and me?
You
How
could
would
never.
you ever think you could?
Mr. Again be talking so much shit, man. I ain't lying, man.
The happiest.
Already know, like women know. Like she already know, like women know. Like when you for me, you gonna have to stand up to
could never.
Yeah, you could never.
How do you see you and me?
You
How
could
would
never.
you ever think you could denounce the God?
Right.
Bro, them girls who make hating men their whole personality be corny as fuck. Cause bro, I promise you, we don't care. Like if you don't like us, it's cool. Like it is what it is. Niggas don't mind. But when you make that shit like your whole identity, like you go out your way to let people know that you hate men and you always say that shit, you blame every shit on men, wrap that shit up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, man. Ain't nobody giving a damn about that shit, man.
I wrap that shit up, bro.
The craziest thing in the world is when a female tell you dudes ain't shit. For one, how you speaking on every single dude on the planet? And for two, nobody told you to keep experimenting with the same type of dudes racking up your body count and want to point at everybody else like they the bad guy because you didn't understand that maybe you should switch your preferences up because clearly that's not working.
It's not working. It's not working, man. Get you something new.
I have to go to somebody block 3-4 times and get jumped every time I walk down there to know this ain't the block I'm supposed to be on. And now you mad at the whole world talking about dudes ain't shit. Speak for yourself because it might just be you. I'm gone.
I'm trying.
Y'all ever notice how being a good man is like bringing spinach to a pizza party? Nobody asked for it. I used to be that guy. Flowers just cuz, random door dashes when she had a bad day, good morning texts, all that. She told me I was too nice, too predictable. Damn. I'm not supposed to hit you with chaos every Wednesday at 3 p.m.
If that's what she used to, then that's what it is, bro. It's a manipulation, man. They want you to play all these mind games with them, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it, and this is a lesson. You can't be nice to every bro. You cannot be. They not used to that. They think that's lame. You're lame. Flowers, good morning text, random, like. A lot of women think that's lame, bro. But a lot of women appreciate that, man. I be telling folks, don't stop being who you are based on what certain women done did. You still got to be who you is. You just got to find something that match it.
Just for you to feel loved. You're just not exciting enough. I need a little bit of thrill. Exciting? Thrill? What you want, a boyfriend or a bank robber? So I watched her run off with a dude who has a full-time relationship, a part-time warrant, and then she got on Instagram Live crying, talking about, where are the good men? Where are all the good men? Why can't I find a good man? They don't hate good men, they hate peace until they hit 30 and realize red flags don't pay bills.
Boy, he just cooked. Ooh, he just cooked in, gang. Red flag don't pay bills, gang. You got, man, listen, man. I can go on for days about that.
So because you chose wrong, all black men have to get shit on? Oh, you gave multiple black men chances. Okay. Because you lack self-respect, all black men have to get shit on? I've done my interracial relationships. I'm a product of it. But guess what I haven't been doing the whole time? Shitting on black women. First part about this trend, which I've seen, is I checked some of y'all profiles. Y'all have children. Y'all have little boys. How are you raising them?
How you raising little boy? You hate men, but you raising little boys, and you making these little boys in the image of what you think a man should be, and you ain't got no clue. And you ain't got no clue what a man should be. You don't know how it is to wake up a man in the morning, man. That shit get wicked. Especially when you got a boatload of responsibilities, man. Come on, man. And you got everybody hating you, man, from the top to the bottom. But y'all have these sons and y'all want them to be what you think a man. Come on, man. That's why these little nigga wearing skirts now.
Imagine a little boy growing up, regardless of how black he is, just growing up and just getting hated on. And as he gets older, let's say he's a teenager, and he looks up, why do black men get hated on? And upon him looking it up, he finds a video of his mom. Whether they're blacker than me or not, it'll be a blessing to have little girls in the future. And hopefully I and my wife can raise them correctly to be good people and not make stupid shit like this on the internet.
And you will. And you will, gang. Your mindset is there. You see what's going on. Do the opposite.
Peace out.
Do not let the internet trick you into thinking that there are no good black men out there. Because, baby, there are plenty.
Facts.
I keep seeing this trend of, oh, you look happier, I stopped dating black men. Do y'all not realize that there's bad men in every ethnicity?
Facts. Talk
Since
to
y'all
me,
want to
bro.
bash these black men so much, let me give some praise to my black men. There are plenty of good black men out there who will love you, take care of you, provide for you, take you on vacations, buy you flowers, buy you gifts, just because they want to see a smile on your face.
Facts. I do it every year. I take my girls somewhere every year, man. Sometimes twice a year, man. Sometimes twice a year. Just to see a smile on our faces, man, out here that's doing that, man. Y'all gotta miss me with some of this shit.
And most importantly, marry you. It's a lot of women out there that will just overlook the good ones. I've seen it firsthand way too many times. Even on the Pop the Balloon show, that's the perfect example.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's too short. He's too boring. He doesn't make $250,000. He's a nerd.
Facts.
Like, come on. Now, I have no problem whatsoever with interracial dating. Go where you're loved, go where you're appreciated. But y'all are not going to bash these black men on my watch. Not on my watch. Not today.
The happiest women.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Queen. You know what I'm saying? Standing up for us, man. There's still some good black women out here that ain't going for all that male bashing, all that black man bashing, gang. Because they probably got a good black man at home being a man. The fact that y'all think it ain't feasible is crazy to me. But anyway, bro. Y'all get in the comments, man. Like, share the video, man. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think about this trend of hating men, especially black men, bro. Make sure y'all hit one of the videos below. And I'm going to holler at y'all the next time, man. Yeah, baby.